What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Motor Nubs. I had some missed footage in here, but I'm about to roll the footage of the Acura Integra. So if you guys didn't know, the 1995 Acura Integra that have turboed and blown up motors and all that kind of stuff, I took it up to J Mills Tuning and the motor was no good in it. Had a lot of pitting and stuff, so we decided to rebuild it. I decided to rebuild it. So sent the motor off and now it just came back. Got it bored out, have a block guard in it, and we're going with the weisco pistons, eagle rods. You'll see that here in a second. Actually, let's flip over to it now. So, because there's a little bit of bad news coming up at the end of it, but it is what it is. It's all fixable, so let's go. All right, guys, so got the block super cleaned up, got those shiny weisco pistons in there, Cometic head gasket, still got the eagle rods, ACL bearings, ARP head studs. Got her all nice and shiny before we're gonna get her all oiled down again. Went with a new oil pump, of course, new timing belt, just keeping it simple. Flipping on over here in a second, and the head's gonna go on. Wham bam, there we go. So going with the Crower 404 LS cams, or non-Vtec cams. These should help out. I don't know, I haven't been able to use them because my old motor never got fully tuned, but they should help, being that this is a non-Vtec motor. I wish I would have gone GSR or B16, but those prices are kind of getting a little expensive. RC 1000cc injectors, Omni Power 4-bar map sensor, just keeping it simple, tried and true stuff. Don't think we need adjustable cam gears on those cams, but maybe. Clutch Masters FR 500 clutch, so that should hold a little bit of power, hopefully. Single disc, we didn't opt to go twin disc, or dual disc, not twin, yeah, twin disc. There's the engine bay. Not doing a wire tuck or anything like that, just is what it is. And wham bam, thank you ma'am. Look at that valve cover. The guys over there right beside J Mills Tuning, I believe it's Carolina Wheel Works. I'm gonna find their stuff and put their link down below. They do powder coating. They did the valve cover, did an awesome job. Motor, transmission in the car, and we'll work our way up to the bad news here in a second. I think I got a video clip of them starting it up. They've done a couple heat cycles on it already, and everything's good, except. All right. So everything was going pretty good. The next step would have been working towards getting the exhaust and then putting it on the dyno. After talking with the guys up there, big shout out to Giante. He's the guy in the office at J Mills Tuning, so if you call up there, you'll probably talk to him. I was basically going to be going with a 3-inch out the back with the, I believe it's a Vibrant muffler. I'm not sure. It's apparently a good muffler that wouldn't cut out a lot of power, but didn't make it that far because after letting it run for a little bit, they put it up in the air, and my transmission somewhere along the way had some JB Weld smeared on the bottom of it. Anyway, lots of cracks, like spider cracks, and it's leaking the oil, leaking the transmission oil out of it pretty bad. Normally, if it was just maybe a crack, maybe could be taken apart, welded up. This one's bad, and I don't know if I did it. I don't remember putting JB Weld on the bottom of it, but it's a nightmare. It's all goobered up. It's nasty looking. It would take quite a bit to get it right. So I have sourced the transmission. It's on the way from Texas. Hopefully this is a good one, because B-series parts, Integra parts, are becoming a lot harder and fewer and farther between. I remember when you could buy a parted out Integra and transmission was a couple $100. Now an LS transmission on eBay going for like a hydro LS transmission on eBay is going for $1,000 plus. So it's definitely crazy times. I was almost considering buying a whole running car, or half running car, not even a running car, just for the transmission. But luckily I found a transmission with the freight shipping, ends up being right at 600 bucks. So is what it is, you know, gotta pay to play. So once that gets in, then that'll be able to be put in the car. It just stinks that they gotta drop the motor back out and put it all back together. But maybe this is a good opportunity to go to the 4th of July. That's coming up here in the next couple days, and not worry about the car. Is what it is, and you know, you can't rush perfection. So I did have some people asking me on the last Integra video, which it's been a while, what were the goals. We're gonna get the car tuned on pump gas 93, see what it makes. You know, hopefully obviously it's in the summer heat, but somewhere in the 300 range. If it breaks 400, that'd be awesome. That was kind of my last stretch goal, was to break 400 on pump gas for an LS non-VTEC head. That's really pushing some boost through it. But last time around my clutch went bad, and then I let it sit for so long that the motor literally started just pitting and going bad. But anyway, neither here nor there. This time around, I'd like to get the car tuned, make, you know, mid 300s in the summer heat. I'd be happy with that. I want to drive the car a little bit. I'm going to bring it back, let the motor get broke in for a while, and while I'm doing that, we're going to go through the cosmetics. So I want to do a whole new front clip. I'm going to do the updated, like, I believe it's 97 through 2001 Integra front end with the angled headlights. Not the JDM headlights. We're still doing bug eyes, but the angled bug eyes. I think my trunk or my hatch is savable, but I'd like to do a wing on the back, get everything ready, and then send it off for paint, do wheels and tires, and make sure everything's up to snuff. And then once all that's done, then we'll come back, switch everything over to E85. Hopefully we'll be through all this summer heat by that time, and then go back and try to make some more power. So maybe break into the 400s. And I don't really know what this turbo that's on it's gonna do, because it was a turbo that was actually sent to me by CX Racing years ago, and we may not even make it through the first tune, because this was not necessarily an expensive turbo. It wasn't a dirt cheap turbo. It wasn't a straight up eBay turbo, but it's been sitting for 3-4 years now. So you know how that goes. Everything that sits, it just goes to waste. So we might be putting a turbo on it here soon. And if so, it might be time to update that log manifold. I was thinking just to get it broke in though. Can't hurt. Anyway, I'm gonna sign off. Y'all have a good night. Hopefully you enjoyed the videos. I'll have some more updates here soon. Oh yeah, and I can't forget, big shout out to J Mills Tuning, James over there, and Jeremy O'Neill getting that Integra right for me, and then Carolina Wheel Works. All their information is going to be down below in the description. So if you got a Honda or a performance car, really specializing in definitely Hondas, but he does some other stuff too, give those guys a call. And if you're looking to powder coat anything, give Wheel Works a call too. So peace. Hey.